So when we're trying to determine the interval of convergence of a power series centered at A, three things can happen. Either the series converges only at x equals A, or the series converges for all x, or there's some positive number r so that the series converges if the absolute value of x minus a is less than r, and diverges if the absolute value of x minus a is greater than r, and converges either at 0, 1, or both of the endpoints of this interval from a minus r to a plus r. So in the previous example, we saw that r was equal to 3 and our series converged when the absolute value of x minus 1 was less than 3 and diverged when the absolute value of x minus 1 was greater than 3. So the r here is called the radius of convergence, and it's abbreviated as ROC, and in case 3 the radius of convergence is the positive number r talked about, and in case 1 above the radius of convergence is 0, and in case 2 the radius of convergence is infinity. We see that our power series always converges within some interval centered at A and diverges outside that interval. And the interval of convergence is the interval for which the series converges, the values of x where the series converges. So in case 1 above, the interval of convergence has a single point A because the series converges only when x equals A. And in case 2, the interval of convergence includes all x values from minus infinity to infinity. And in case 3, one of 4 things could happen. The series converges certainly on the open interval from a minus r to a plus r, and it may converge at either none or 1 or both of the endpoints, giving us 4 possible cases for the interval of convergence here. Let's try to apply this to the power series, the sum of x minus 1 to the n over 3 to the n times n minus 1 cubed. We've already determined a lot of things about this power series. We used the ratio test and we figured out that this series converges when the absolute value of x minus 1 is less than 3 and diverges when the absolute value of x minus 1 is greater than 3. So the radius of convergence of this series is 3, and we checked out the endpoints of the interval from minus 2 to 4, and we saw that the series converged at both endpoints. So the interval of convergence for this series is from minus 2 to 4.